Right, voice is working. Plinky plonky noises are plinking and plonking. Move some stuff around. Oh, push my legs up. Oh my goodness. Right. Is the microphone still there? Yes, it is. Okay, it's 9:20, and that's there as well. Okay. So, this may end up being a fairly short one. See how it goes. I've done a run at lunchtime the last 3 days up at the office. I did a 5k a couple of days back, did a 6k yesterday, and then I did my monthly 10k today. And I've walked in and home again every day this week. That's 3.5k each way, so it's like 7k walking each day as well. And quite frankly, I am shattered. My legs are killing me, but I was sat on my sofa kind of aimlessly scrolling through stuff and reading stuff. I thought, I need to stand up and do something. So here I am. But I'm also kind of fighting off a developing headache. I think in part it's just dehydration, just making sure I'm drinking enough. But we'll see how this goes. I did feel like maybe putting a headset on wasn't going to be the smartest move, but I'll come in and just tinker. At least try and get this room finished. Seem to be picking up a lot of gold in this bit. That's more gold, I think. Oh, and more there. Need something to do with the gold. Oh, and more. And even more. Oh my goodness. Really hit. Oh, and more. More there as well. So I'm on holiday again tomorrow. Well, actually, lots of people are, because forced bank holiday. In fact, I think it's bank holiday today in England. Actually, I think technically it's bank holiday today in Scotland as well. But hey, Benji. Yes, it is, isn't it? I was just about to mention that yes, forced bank holidays and things like that. I've been at work today because we kind of do bank holidays a bit different in Scotland. And actually I would have been off work tomorrow anyway. I'd already booked tomorrow as a holiday. Because I'm having lots and lots and lots and lots of Fridays off. I think I'm about halfway through. Might actually be more than halfway through, I can't remember. My run of Fridays off. Come on, Crystal. There we go. Morning Stone. Crumbs. Alright, I need some more crystals. So yes, I was up at work today. It was kind of quiet though, but then it's also half term as well. Is it half term? I think it's half term. I don't know. I don't deal with kids anymore. My one kid is no longer a kid anymore. So I don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. Right, I need some more crystals. But yes, I was up at work and did an epic 10k run. Although, oh my god, so I've never really figured out a good 10k route up at, oh, that's not going to fit, up at the office and around campus and everything. I have a good 10k route that takes in the campus from my place, but I haven't figured one out up there. So I kind of went out and sort of tried to run a 10k route today, and I got back to just outside the office, and my watch showed, like 9.98 or something like that. So I just went those couple of 100 meters more kind of thing. And when I finished, when I got to a good stopping point, it actually said 10.03 kilometers on my watch. I was like, yay, I've done 10k and I'm outside the office. Upload the data to Strava, which is where I kind of track all these things when it comes to the actual running and things like that. And Strava went, oh, that's a really nice 9.97 kilometer run you've done there. What? Give me my 10k medal for the month, you gits. And yeah, apparently this can be a thing if it's really, 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 really close. I think it kind of calculates its own distance or something like that. But thankfully, there is a little button you can hit on the website, which is like, yeah, just try recalculating this again. And I asked it to recalculate again. And it came out at exactly 10k. So thankfully, I don't have to go back out again at some point this month just to get my 10k badge for June. So that's good. I am at a festival in my town. Do you remember me? My phone will die. Yeah, no, I actually, totally remember your name, Benji. Well, I hope you're having a good time. I definitely hope you're having a good time. I will admit it's not my kind of thing, but for those who enjoy that kind of stuff, I hope you're enjoying it. If I still lived in England, I imagine I would have been off today. Although I would have been avoiding the celebration things. It's not quite my kind of thing, I have to say. Funnily enough, I do remember, this is going back away now, I mean it seemed like a long time back at the time, but back, how old will I have been? How old will I have been? Not quite in my teens maybe, or maybe, I can't remember. But yeah, I can distinctly remember, no, I wouldn't have even been in my teens actually. I can distinctly remember the Silver Jubilee. I was in Cubs or Scouts or something at the time, and had to do parades and shit. Not really my thing these days. Me and my friend tag like graffiti tag, so I've been doing that. I see, yeah. Have you done more testing with the hamming distance stuff yet? Oh, have I done more testing with the hamming? No, I haven't actually. I do have that on my, if I get a wee bit of time to tinker with that list, if I, let me try that again. It's on my list of things to tinker with if I get to a point in a day where I don't want to start something big on you or whatever. But I've been working on something that I wanted to try and finish, or primarily finish, by the end of today, and I did. Just some new actual proper work stuff. Yeah, haven't had a chance to do that. And it's worked out quite nicely. The thing that I've been working on this week, I started it on Monday, I think it was. Yeah, it was Monday I started it, and I finished it just before, well, I say I finished it. I want to slightly refactor it when I get in early next week, and having, I don't want to go into all the details about it and stuff like that, but having got a feel for how this particular thing I'm working on works. I now want to sit down and write off the unit test for it and everything. But it's a slightly monolithic block of code at the moment, just as I was hashing some ideas out and things, and now I want to turn it into a proper library and give it lots of unit tests and everything so I can run through. Yeah, every time I make commits and everything, GitLab can do all my tests for me and so on and so forth. But that's all the tidying up next week. And then documentation and all that kind of stuff. See you, Benji. Well, you have fun. I hope the rest of your day is really enjoyable. Right, should we do the ceiling? Let's do the ceiling. I'd say the headset's actually feeling more comfortable than I was expecting. A spot in my head where the headache was trying to get in actually feels better for wearing a headset, funnily enough. There we go. Although walking around with my head looking up it's making me feel ever so slightly dizzy. Oh, is that more gold? Yeah, it's more gold. I really need to find something to do with the gold. Oh. I actually quite enjoyed the thing that I'm working on this week as well, because it's a little out of my normal area of stuff. It's ever so slightly dipping my toes into the kind of bioinformatics side of things, which I don't do. I'm not a bioinformatician. I don't really understand this stuff, but it's just working on some code that ever so slightly dips into that side of thing in the noddiest way possible, I will stress. But it's actually quite nice to be working on something that's not my normal databases and data presentation and all that kind of stuff. It's always nice to mix it up. It's definitely one of the things I do like about where I work and the team I work in is there is lots of chances at times to tinker with things that are a little different from my normal mainstream stuff that I do. Like, funny enough, by pure coincidence, there was a need to do something with code adjacent to the Hamming stuff and that a little early this week, just as a kind of one-off job or one-off tool. Not in a way that I could really utilise what we were mucking about with end of last week and early this week. Yeah, it's fun to sit down and break out the C code and write a nice little fast standalone tool that's going to help, well, potentially help someone solve a problem. I always enjoy that. Hey, Quill! How's it going? How is it going? Good, I hope. What am I doing? I'm going to put that there so I can reach up there, and put that there so I can reach up there. Let's just put another torch out for a second just so I can see what I'm doing. And then I want to get on there. And not that one, that one. Yay, there we go. Oh, can't see what I'm doing. Let's put another torch out. So I watched episode 3 of Obi-Wan Kenobi last night. No spoilers, I'm not going to say anything, but it's working for me. I'm really enjoying it, actually. Really enjoying it. All I will say is, and no one posts any spoilers if anyone feels the urge to comment, but watching that person do that thing that you've seen them do lots of times before, but do it in a really more grim and brutal way, was like, oh, yes, more of that please, more of that please. Right, green torches. I need to make some green torches. Well, if we make green torches by just plonking torches up and then make... Whoa! Just keep my balance. I was losing my balance then. And then I should have some green. Green. Yay! And green. Yay! I'm doing alright. Yourself? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just finished my work week, having another Friday off, although as we were mentioning a little earlier, it was going to be my normal Friday holiday, but well, you know, we live in one of those weird monarchies and we're all forced to have holidays. So yeah, this is the end of my work week. I've just run out of black paint. I need to make some more black paint. That's coal, isn't it? You watched episode 3 as well? Yeah. How are you? Yeah, obviously without us mentioning too much, just in case anyone happens to be watching this or stumbles on the chat and is watching it but hasn't watched it yet. How are you finding it? With without us getting into specifics, are you enjoying it? 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should do me. I have to say, it'd have to be coming on the heels of the Book of Boba Fett, which was... I mean, I was glad for it, but it wasn't great. It's hard to not be good coming on the heels of that. I didn't hate the Book of Boba Fett. It's just... I'm definitely in that camp of people who felt that the best episode of that was the one that didn't have him in it, and it was all the Mandalorian. And like, I kind of feel bad saying that, but it's definitely where I found myself with it. Oh my god, this is starting to get really creepy. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Okay, I need to take all those in. Right, let's actually take these in. I wonder if there's going to be enough light with just those 4. I think I might need to put one in middle. Let's see how it goes. Oh, my poor legs. Oh, actually. Okay, I might need one in the middle. I think I might have to concede that it's going to need one in the middle. Let's do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's definitely in the middle. And weirdly this evening, because I'm in need need of something else to be watching, given that Kenobi's only coming out once a week kind of thing. Holy shit, I can't actually see a thing. Just, there we go. Oh, I left a spot there. I've been after something else to watch, and so this evening I took a chance on, I realise I'm really late to the party with this. I took a chance on Stranger Things. I don't know why I've never got around to watching that. So I'll watch the first episode of that tonight, and I gotta say I quite liked it. I'm not sure what I was expecting. It had a very Spielberg-esque vibe to it. I felt, yeah, if you're like me and grew up in the 80s watching, well, late 70s and 80s watching, you know, things like CE3K and E.T. and all that kind of stuff. It had that sort of similar vibe, you know, kids on bikes and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, one in the middle. So yeah, I quite liked it. I'm enjoying it for the most part. I was a bit sad, as I had originally hoped that Kenobi series movie would cover when Obi-Wan was younger. Yeah, but it's good. I do love them continuing with the sort of more grimy Star Wars aesthetic. They started in Rogue One. It breaks my heart to see the best boy struggling. Yes, yeah. I'm completely with you there, actually. You know, again, without getting too deeply into it, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone or whatever, but yeah, seeing him being off his game and kind of pretty much destroyed by previous events is like, no, not Obi-Wan. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. It seems in character. It you know, it seems like it. That's kind of how it will go, and I suppose it, you know, it gives him an arc, kind of thing. Oh yeah, it potentially gives him an arc for this series. I think the thing that I'm really enjoying as well is at this point shouldn't be a massive spoiler for anyone, without getting too deeply into it though. 10-year-old Leia, holy shit, like, she needs her own show. I just want to watch that. Like, you know, I'm enjoying the Kenobi angle of it and everything, but like, oh my god, I didn't know I needed that in my life, and I need that in my life. She's like the funniest thing ever, in a really good way. I'm, you know, just really enjoying that sort of old before her time sassiness. It's just brilliant. It's so well written and gives it a real sense of humour, but also a kind of, I don't know, she's such a great foil for Kenobi, because she kind of seems to reflect his brokenness in how together she is, if that makes sense. But yeah, there's I've seen some negative things that some people have been saying about it, but yeah, it's working for me. Oh, can I see that? Let's do that somewhere darker. There we go. Oh, no! It's your fault. Bloody Quill. I do love them. Let's have a look. Hey Dawson, I think I missed your message. Let's have a look. The newest Intel CPUs can do a 512-bit pop count in one single instruction. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose the next question is how would I know if I have access to an Intel CPU that can do that? I don't do hardware. I can't believe I just lost the bloody crystal. It's Quill's fault. Okay, ready? Everyone ready? There we go. Do you know, I think I actually put the crystal inside the block because I can't see where these blocks are. Ah, there we go. I think that was actually just me being an idiot and putting it inside. Still blaming Quill though. Get the Streamlabs. Get the Streamlabs. Channel is great. 100% agree. It was nothing something I knew I needed in my life until yeah, absolutely that. It's like I'm properly laughing at some of the stuff between those two. It's not often you get a general, a genuine lol out loud, as it were, from some Star Wars stuff. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I also feel they've managed to catch some of the feel of the Clone Wars series, which, I absolutely love. It kind of... It's hard for me to put my finger on, but I kind of feel they've managed to catch some of the Clone Wars TV series, Kenobi, in it as well. So yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know what the plans are for it, but I'm kind of hoping that it's, is going to be a limited series. They don't do too much of it. I feel it would spoil it to do too much with it. And given that, I think I'm going to really enjoy it. Yeah, I totally get you on the Rogue One-ness of it as well. I haven't watched Rogue One for a while. Love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. Oh, damn it. Rogue One was the last time I got properly excited by a Star Wars movie in a cinema. I went in there run out of bloody crystals again. Not sure what to expect, and really enjoyed it. And then you get to the actual Battle of Screef, and it's just like, holy shit! It was like I was 10 again and watching the original Star Wars for the first time. It was just, I was literally bouncing in my seat. In fact, I'm not afraid. I am actually not afraid to admit that I was so excited and so happy. I was fucking crying. I was just like so overcome with emotion at just how good that battle was. The bloody X-Wings just going for it, and all this kind of, it's just like, wow, this is what I needed. I've lost where I'm going. There we go. Yeah, bloody love Rogue One. Man, you gotta love some completely going for it Vader at the end. Holy shit, do love that. Right, here we go. Let's not lose these. Let's not lose these. Look at that. That wasn't hard, right? Do you know, I need to say, yeah, Quill's talking about Bad Batch Season 2. I actually never finished that. For some reason, the Bad Batch just didn't quite work for me, which is a real shame, because I was actually quite excited for that, because I'd enjoyed that whole sort of subplot, I guess it was, during the Clone Wars, and I started watching Series 1. I think I missed like the last 3 episodes maybe, or something like that. I can't remember how many episodes there were, but I just can't, it didn't quite gel for me, and I don't know why. So I need to go back and maybe try that again, because on paper I felt that it would or should work for me, but I don't know, it just didn't quite hit right for some reason. Where am I going? Oh my god, I'm lost. There we go. Well, if you know what you... Hang on. Well, if you know that you bought an Intel CPU that's called 10XXX or 11XXX, then it has a... Unfortunately, I don't have a CPU that can do... I don't know. I don't go anywhere near hardware. I refuse to have anything to do with it. Oh, well, I'll have to ask. I leave that stuff to IT folk. Oh, there we go. As I said before, I could not be any less interested in the bits that hold the magic smoke. I just like to make the magic smoke do things. Oh, I've run out of bloody black paint right near the end. Have we got coal left? Where's coal? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yay! Right, what do we think? What do we think? What do we think? I think I bloody love this. Looks a bit dodgy in my headset. It's kind of overwhelming, the headset, a bit. I'm liking this. Rogue One was a great refresh of the Star Wars IP. It came at just the right time and brought such a nice new perspective to the universe. I'm just disappointed with the direction they took. You mean the direction they took with Rogue One, or the direction that Disney took with the movies? Yeah, the Skywalker saga movies, I mean. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of in a weird place with the Star Wars movies, just in so much as I enjoyed them. They were fun to watch, but I don't know, maybe it's my age, maybe it's the fact that, you know, as I've said before, I went to see the very original Star Wars when I was 10, you know, in the cinema when it came out, kind of thing. You know, that's my age. So I grew up my teenage years with 3 Star Wars movies that, you know, you only got to see if they were on in the cinema. Or on the rare occasion that they turned up on TV, and that, you know, this is before easy access to VHS and all that kind of stuff. Actually, it wasn't even out on VHS for ages, was it? But you know what I mean. And then, you know, I kind of... How old was I when the prequels came out? I can't do maths. I'm terrible at maths. I was like, what, in my late 20s, early 30s? Yeah, I was in my early... yeah, very, very early 30s, I guess, when the prequels came out. And... Do you know, I went to see the first 2 at the cinema, and I didn't even bother with the third, which is, I kind of regret, because the third one's my favourite of the prequels, to be fair. And actually, the prequels have grown on me. I wasn't really sure about them, but like, I can see their value. Whereas the sequels, I like them. I like the characters. I just feel that the stories could have been a bit more coherent. But yeah, I think I'm at a point now where it's all the peripheral stuff is actually a lot more interesting. So I'm sick of the bloody Skywalkers and that lot. I want to know, I want to watch stuff about the wider universe mostly. Stone doesn't like Star Wars. For the other movies, like Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, yeah. I didn't hate the new movies, but I just... this is Quill talking, obviously. I didn't hate the new movies, but I just felt disappointed. They were alright, but after Rogue One I was expecting them to be great. Yeah, pretty much exactly that for me. You've summed it up quite nicely there. And I just feel it's one of those situations where the theories were more interesting than the actual plot. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I found as well. I can't hate on them in the way that certain sections of the internet have, and I certainly can't and wouldn't and have no reason to hate on them for the reasons some people have. But they could have been better. I'm hoping eventually they cotton on to the fact that it's a really, really great, really expansive... Whoa, shit, I went the wrong way. Really great, really expansive universe that you can do really, really fun things in. I've lost where I'm going. I actually lost again. So, there we go. I'm hoping we do get a lot more stuff that just hashes out the universe itself. Gotta say, I could do a series that's just incredibly Jedi heavy. That opening sequence where they were kind of showing another perspective on Order 66 kicking off in the Jedi Temple at the start of Kenobi. There was some great bloody sword work going on in that. I want to watch that. I'd quite happily watch something that's just like 40 minutes of people beating the crap out of each other with lightsabers each week. That would work for me. With great choreography, obviously. Right, well, that's that room done. I'm just looking at my crystals. Oh, Stone. Question for you. I keep meaning to ask you this. What are the rules when it comes to charging crystals? Because, as you may or may not have noticed on streams, I don't know if you've seen it, when I've had... Actually, do I have a depleted crystal in my... No, I didn't pick any up, did I? Bugger. Oh, actually, that one. Ah! No! Oh, for... Try again. There we go. So this one should be just a little bit depleted, but like we're not getting any charging going on, and I'm not sure why. And then there we go. So like here it's not charging, and here it is. So more generally, I'm curious, what are the rules for when a crystal will charge, or deplete in moonlight, obviously, as well? Because I'm obviously in the shadow of something in some way, shape or form. And the reason I ask is Mariella came up with what I thought was a great idea for in the secret lab, which was, would it be possible, can you basically dig a shaft straight up to see sky? And if you had a crystal at the bottom of the shaft, would it charge? Is it about a line of sight to the sky or something like that? See, they need to do the Old Republic era timeline. Yes, I'd love to see it. The Old Republic stuff is kind of, it's a thing that I've never really got into, but that would be a wonderful way in. see the original war between the Sith and the Jedi. It would be really interesting. Yeah, I'd love to see that, really would. Dave, you have to stop spoiling me this, right? The clips in my compilation video will be from you. Yeah, sorry about that. Right, I was going to... do you know, I'm so busy kind of waffling away and talking about a couple of different things, I'd just forgotten I was actually bringing these crystals to find a spot where they'd charge. I was hoping... I don't think they'll charge under here, will they? No. I need a charging station around here somewhere. I should actually build a charging station. So they'll charge over here. Well, deplete at the moment. Well, I suppose they're charging with moonlight. There we go. And well, no, they're not crystals. Oh, do I have space in the chest? Yes, I do. Let's offload some of this. I got loads of gold, didn't I? There we go. 35. Lovely chicken nuggets. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Got copper. Will that go there? That didn't work very well, did it? Oh! Thought that had fallen through the damn floor then. Oh, I don't want to have to bend over. There we go. Really feeling that 10k. Time is it? A couple of minutes past. What to do, what to do, what to do. Let's go find some more of the try again. Crystals. Did I leave any more out? I should gather them all in the same place. But yeah, if I can get an answer on how the charging works, I really like Mariella's idea of build a huge shaft up parallel to one of the walls in the lab, so I can have a crystal charging cabinet. That'd be so cool. Right, got loads of crystals now. Are there any more down this way? Oh yeah, there's all these here. Let's just gather them all up. Whoa, nearly. $512 pop count though, that'd be interesting. I could solve some interesting things. There we go. Does raise some fun options for other stuff. Actually, they're tying quite nicely with the thing I was pondering this week. Right, no more crystals out here. Loads of crystals in the wall. I need to start tidying up these walls and floor actually, because I want to get the minerals out and just make it all stone. But that's for another time. Definitely, feeling it. The worst part about today was the weather was just right and I was in the mood, and as I said before, you know, I try and do 10k a month, and it felt like, yeah, today was the day to do it, and I went down to went down to the changing rooms, get changed and everything, and I hadn't packed any socks. I'd not packed my running socks. So I did think, do you know what, these shoes are kind of comfy, it's not going to kill me. to run barefoot in these shoes. It's worth a chance. I mean, probably doing that on a 10k wasn't a great idea. Go on, let's try it. And I did end up with a blister on one of my feet. It's not bad, it has to be said. I got away with it a lot better than I was expecting. But yeah, my feet are a bit sore now, running without socks in my running shoes. I'm not going to do that again in a hurry. I mean, it wasn't like I was running completely barefoot. Who's that runner who did that? Zolabud? I want to say Zolabud, a South African woman. Oh no! Another one fell through the floor. Holy shit. I suppose this solves the problem of having too many crystals, but like, seriously, I wasn't even trying to do anything, it just fell. There we go. Let's have a look. So Stonebrick said in a Discord a while back they use the voxel lighting system and light can travel around corners with a radius of around 16 blocks. So that explains, I guess, why I can be under this overhang. It's all the way up there. And it charges at certain point. I just hit myself in the bloody headset. Do you know, it really does get to the point where you forget that like they're not your actual hands. And yeah, like anyone watching this understands that. So I'm guessing that makes sense then, that it can kind of travel around the corner at certain points here. So does that mean, I'm going to have to do an experiment at some point now, aren't I? But does that mean then I could be, you know, at the bottom of the world, but as long as there's a shaft straight up, they'll charge, as long as I can see the sky, because that'd be perfect. Might have to try that at some point, just dig a hole straight down and chuck some crystals down the bottom and see what happens to them. That'd be fun to do, actually. I mean, getting back out the hole would be interesting. That's a whole other thing, isn't it? Right. So yeah, I'm guessing it's this overhang here that's interfering with the charging of the crystals, and that's why they sometimes do and sometimes don't as they move around. That would make sense. That would make sense. What time is it? 10 past. I'm a little lost for what to do now. Not in general, just more right at the moment, just because I'm a wee bit knackered and don't want to start anything too big, and finished the main bit of the matrix room, so that's good. That's the main thing I wanted to do. There we go. That's a bit tidier. Go on then, let's get these while I'm here. We can make more black paint now. I suppose there's more crystals in that wall. Okay. If you dig a shaft straight up, the crystal at the bottom should charge, yes. Oh, yes, cool. You just need sunlight from the Vox lighting system, which basically looks at how many blocks away is the next block that straight up leads to the sky. So if that's less than 16 or 17, it should charge. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I think that's worth a try then. Digging a shaft straight up from the wall of the secret lab is going to be interesting, because digging up is not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of faff. Or I suppose I could look at that, decide where I want the shaft, and then go up the top and dig my way down. But yeah, that could work. Could be catastrophic failure, or it could work. I mean, it'll be an adventure. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it right now. But yeah, I feel that's a thing to try again. That's a thing worth trying to do. Right, I think I'm going to go and park myself. Oh look, I found another bloody crystal. Let's just take that to the other crystals. I'm trying to collect them all up. I might go and park myself up top. Just because I haven't been actually no, I won't. So I haven't really got anything to do with there. I want to carry on with this. Because I want to build a couple more chambers. Probably off the white room. So yeah, oh, excuse me, I got an itch. So I'll leave myself down here actually. I'll leave myself down here. Yeah, but that's a plan. That's a plan. Where is it? There it is. It's a shame she doesn't have a PCVR setup. I think Mariella would be pretty damn good at this. She'd have a lot of fun with it. Hey, that way. Yay, there we go. Right. Oh, that does look good as you come in. Probably looks better on stream than it does in my headset. Whoa, that's creepy as. That weird fuzzy effect that is messing with my head. Don't know what that's all about. Nice and smooth, nice smooth textures. Back up a little bit and it all goes like blah. I mean, I quite like it. It kind of adds to the weirdness of the whole thing. I don't know what causes that. Okay, I like this Twin Peaks vibe off it. Or at least this Lynchian vibe off it anyway. Need kind of eerie, static electricity noises. I stopped doing it now. That's so weird. The last time this happened, I lost my connection to the headset and I had to come back in again. I'm sure that was coincidental. Suddenly a lot lighter in here as well. Digging up sounds much harder than digging down. Yes, I agree. My plan for digging up would be basically, yeah, dig up, put some dirt down, dig up, put some dirt down, until I find out where I come out at the top, and then dig back down again. So yeah, it might be easier to do it by the numbers. But that feels like cheating. Doing it the hard way seems like more of an adventure. Anyway, yes, I'm going to go and sit down because my legs are killing me. And my feet are killing me as well. But it's been a good day for exercise, and another, I don't know, 45 minutes on my feet. It's probably good for me. So thanks for dropping by, everyone. I hope you all have a good day, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, whatever you're up to. Oh, it's done it again. It's all going dark and it's all weird. That's so strange. Quite like it. Wish I could make it do that deliberately. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, everyone. I may or may not be in tomorrow evening. It's Friday, it's my usual. It'd be interesting to see how it would look like if the floor also were matrix blocks. I did consider doing that. It's just, I don't know if I like the idea of the floor flowing in one direction. It wouldn't feel like it would match the walls very well. So yeah, I kind of thought about that and decided that it just made sense for the walls. So I'm going to stick with that for now. Maybe I'll do a small room somewhere and see how it looks. Quite frankly, I can't be asked to dig the floor up and try it in here. It's far too much effort. But anyway, yes, I am definitely going. Oh yeah, the weird, the presumably the weird staticky effect is interesting. But yes, thank you for dropping by, everyone. So if there's anyone else out there who's watching at the moment, thank you for dropping by and giving this a watch. To anyone who happens to catch this at some point in the future, look at this whiteness, it's really weird. Even that is really weird. Yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by and watching, and I'm going to go and plonk on the sofa, have a snack, have a Diet Coke probably, and think about my bed soon, and enjoy a good day off tomorrow. So, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. And sorry about the noise. A flowing foam might look cool. It might. I'll save that for another time. Oh, I was not pointing in the direction I thought I was. I was convinced I was pointing at my TV. Oh, my knees are not